We live, baby. We are live in effect. This is Family Talk. Let's discuss it. You got your boy, the CEO, and you got the people's uncle, Mr. Uncle Pudge, Telly Talavis, Mr. Who Loves You, Baby, is in the building today. And it's just us two right now. We're gonna see what's going on with Mike in a minute, but it's just us two right now. But Uncle Pudge, man, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, man. Woke up, man. Lost track of days. I'm like, man, I forgot today was Saturday. I'm thinking it's Friday. I'm like, oh,
You think it is Friday?
yeah. You lose track of days, man. I'm been ripping and running, man, with them kids, man. Back to coaching.
How that's going?
Oh man, it's fantastic, dude. I got 20 kids, man, and I got one girl, and she is like fabulous at wrestling. Like, whoa, like she gonna make some noise.
That's what's up. What's up? Well, we're gonna drop this intro for y'all. Meet your mic, Uncle Bud. We're gonna drop this intro for y'all real quick, and we're gonna come back with that mental health, and we're gonna deep dive into purpose today. We're gonna see um if anybody know what their purpose is here on earth. You know what I'm saying? What's your purpose as far as your significant other, your children? What do you think your purpose is today? So we're gonna dive into that when we come back. We're gonna let some people join in, and y'all tap in with us. Y'all go ahead and and subscribe to the podcast. Y'all go ahead and jump on Instagram, jump on Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok. I feel like I'm missing something. The X app. Don't get distracted by what's on the X app. Just go on there and talk with us. Family talk. Yes, just don't get distracted because going on that X app gets you real distracted. But this is Family Talk. Let's discuss it. Let's drop this intro, and we're gonna be right back, y'all. It is definitely all good. It is definitely all good. There go Mr. Jody Skywalker, the light skinned menace. How we doing? How we doing today, my boy?
I got a 5-year-old who need assistance carrying a blanket, apparently.
Hey, I know how I feel. I know how I feel. But we're gonna deep dive into this mental health check, real. All right, mental health check, mental health check. We're gonna start out with the people's uncle. How you doing today? 1 to 10 on that mental health check.
10. You know, finished my first week of practice. Got next week. When we start setting it up, and then the week after that, we go live.
There
Got
it
two
is.
events Thanksgiving week. So very excited.
There it is. There it is. Mr. Jody, how that mental health check going today, my brother?
I say about a good 8, good 8, good 8. And maybe I probably got some more sleep last night.
Yeah, that's what happens when games drop, don't it?
Boy,
That's what happens.
boy, been up all night catching doves though.
I feel you. Long as they don't. So you be up all night losing, we got a problem. But long as you
Hey,
catching
hey, 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 I'm finna take that bit back to GameStop if that's the case. I'm getting cheated. I want my money back.
up. Feel you. And my mental health check, of course, man. I'm on a 10 this morning, man. Wish I'd have got some more sleep, sleep last night myself. But we up and we rocking out. We getting it in. To everybody
What,
that's tuning in, y'all please drop y'all mental health check in the chat.
what was
Let
your
us know
excuse
how
for
you
being up
doing.
all night?
Huh? I was playing 2K last night, and I was
Mm,
watching
mm, mm, mm.
basketball. So it's about the same thing as you. Playing some games, man. I told Sam earlier in the week, man, I don't want to do nothing for the weekend. I just want to play like a skew of video games all weekend, man.
I'm
So
here for it.
yeah, I was up late playing video games, but
I ain't
um,
mad.
but yeah, man, everybody that's in the chat, man, y'all drop y'all mental health check. We always want to know how y'all doing and how y'all feeling. You know what I'm saying? We're not therapists, but we do have ears to listen and shoulders to lean on if you ever need to. So let's get into it, man. What's up, Boom? What's going on this morning with you, my boy? Yeah, Sam got me snacks. Even for my gaming this weekend, she got me a whole bunch of snacks. I got you a whole bunch of video game snacks. I was like, ain't you a great wife?
That's it right there. I love to see it.
She take care of me, boy. She take care of me.
She,
All
hey,
right.
hey, a little bit of love after the abuse. I feel you.
Right, right. So let's get into it today, man. We talking about purpose, man. Do we know why we really here? And and my first question is, do we really know our purpose first and foremost? You know what I mean? Can we honestly know why we're here? Y'all, that's a question to y'all, man. Can we honestly know why
I
we're
think,
here?
I think after a while you start to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You start to figure out what you're good at, and you know what I'm saying, what kind of makes your everyday kind of click. So I think after a while, you kind of figure out why you here. You know, but I feel like you got to go through some shit and then do a little bit of soul searching, and then after that, then you really kind of figure it out.
Bet. Uncle Pudge, man, what do you kind of know your purpose?
I think your purpose changes daily, weekly, monthly. You know, I don't think it's just one thing. I think it's a whole list of things that you are here to do, like being a parent and being a sibling, being a spouse, and being a mentor, being a guide. I think it's all different things, not just one thing. So when you find it, I mean, I guess what I say is it finds you actually, because for the longest, man, I did not know a lot of things, and then about like why, what am I doing here, and then one day I get an opportunity to become a teacher, and boom, that just stuck with me.
Yeah,
That's one of my purposes. Like I fell in love with it and been doing it over 14 years. Like that's that's one of my purposes. So sometimes, most times, I think it just finds you.
I feel you, and I was gonna say that as well. Is I think we all are here for multiple purposes, not just one purpose. No, not one specifically, I should say. I think we're here for multiple, and I think Uncle Pudge said that we're here for these children. We're here to be leaders. We're here to guide. We're here to be that person somebody can talk to. We're here to be that person to give advice to whenever they need it. So I think we're put here for multiple purposes, and the destiny to how you get to that purpose is everybody's role is different, obviously. But I like what Uncle Pudge said. So, I mean, with that being said, what are y'all purposes? You know what I'm saying, Mike? What you think your purpose is as far as being here on Earth?
I think to cause a little chaos and yeah, found me.
Mike got the kiddos at the house today. Shout out to Big Daddy Mike,
right?
terrorizing the city.
Yeah, terrorizing me. You know what I'm saying? Um, honestly, honestly, I think my purpose is to bring us some joy to people's lives. You know, I think that if I think everybody I run into, like, I make them laugh and I brighten up their day. And I think honestly that's my purpose. It's like no matter what you're going through, I'm gonna put a smile on your face. I said you can ask any person. You, ain't no way you having a conversation with me and you don't laugh at least a couple times.
No, that's true.
You don't laugh at least a couple times. So I think my purpose is to might causing chaos is a life purpose. It is. It is. I am the cause chaos, and I'm also that friend that always got your back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think every once in a while I look at a lot of people that I'm around, and I deal with some good-hearted people, and sometimes those people get taken advantage of. So I feel like I'm around to keep them from getting taken advantage of. Because let me tell you, no, I'm finna say no for you. So yeah, I think my purpose, and it'll cause a little chaos. You know, wrong
Cause
with
a little chaos. Cause a little chaos.
stop people from being so damn sensitive all the time. Jesus Christ.
The people's uncle. And while y'all listening, y'all put in what y'all think y'all purposes is. I know Boom put in hit a spread, hit a spread the seed. Hey, some of us here to do it. You feel me? Some
Like,
of us here to do it. Some of us
hey,
here to,
like,
some of us here to
like,
populate.
what was it? Philip Rivers, Country Wayne.
Yeah, 10, 20 children. Yeah,
All
some of
right.
us is just here to put people on earth. So Uncle Pudge, man, what you think your purpose is? What you think? What you think God put you here for, man?
I was put here to piss Jeremy off.
Hey, I hope young Jeremy watching, boy. That boy is insane. I'm not gonna mention nothing, but that boy is crazy.
No, man. To be a father, 'cause I got my 3 kids,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a joy in my life. To be a teacher, to work with kids, that means I get to affect lives in a positive way. I get an opportunity to guide and to mold young minds and send them out into this world. And sorry, parents, yes, they act like me. Oh well. Be a husband. Got my wife. My first purpose was to be a big brother. You know, have my siblings, got them, and be a son. Multiple purposes, man. Like Mike said, man, I like to spread joy. I
Don't
like
you work
to.
with special needs kids?
Yes, I do.
All right. So imagine having a special need kid and his teacher is telling.
Yeah,
Now your
that's
kid,
right, Jeremy. I'm your
now your kid
teacher.
come home. Now your kid come home talking some shit.
No, I don't curse in front of the kids.
No,
But
So he say.
so he
no,
said.
I don't. No, I don't.
So he say.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I get you your crackers, man. I got you. How you doing, little Jeremy?
Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, let me. Excuse me. I'm calling this stuff. My purpose, man. It runs along the lines of what Telly said, man. My first purpose was here to bring joy to my mother. I was her firstborn. You know what I'm saying? I was my pop's secondborn that lived, because my pop's firstborn didn't survive the birth. So I think it was my purpose to bring joy to their lives. You know what I mean? Then of course I was a big brother. I'm a big brother to what, 7 children. So I think I lead by example, and I think my purpose is here to lead. I think my purpose is here to spread wisdom. I like to think I got a ton of wisdom that I was blessed with to talk with people about. I ask myself constantly why random people just want to talk to me. I think my one of my purposes here is to listen, because random people talk to me about random stuff, and I ask Sam, like, why do certain people tell me certain stuff? I don't even want to hear it, but somehow, some way, Yeah, you get it too. You
Am
get
I really the person that you want to talk to about this? Because like after this conversation, I want to fight. So what is person at? We pulling up, you know, cause some drama. Is I'm your ear? I always ask people, you must be shooting bad if I'm the person. Like I remember one time Chris came to me and was like, I need you to be my voice of reason. Well, you down bad if I'm your voice of reason, but let's go. If I
right.
become your voice of reason, I feel like you shoot bad.
See, I mean, I'm the total opposite of that. I don't want to go fight nobody like Mike. Honestly, I'm the one trying to pull you back and help you understand the situation, help you understand how the other person feeling, and put yourself in there. I'm that person. But don't get me twisted now. If we got to go throw some bowls, then I go throw some bowls. But
B,
let's try and
see, you
backtrack
can't
that before.
see B. You don't be throwing balls. B said we finna move some furniture.
Yeah.
We a furniture mover. We finna, hey,
Yeah,
we move
I'm
this
a
patio
furniture
deck.
mover.
Hey, we finna move this patio deck out the way, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's what I feel like my purpose is, man. Sam put her in what she think her purpose is. She say she feel like she's here to be forgiving and loving hearted, which she is. Sometimes I look at Sam strange, like, why are you so freaking forgiving? I have not gotten to that point in my life yet. But she
What?
forgives wholeheartedly. She forgives, and and
Mm-mm,
and
mm-mm.
I swear that's what God asked us to be, but I'm not there yet, boy.
But hey, I hold grudges. I
I
hold
am not
grudges like a mug. You hear me? I hold grudges like a mug.
there. She says she here to be a boy mom, even if that's so dang chaotic. Definitely be a different kind of wife for B. Yeah, she is a different kind of wife, but I love it.
That's
I
right.
love it.
I love it too. From 1,400 miles away, boy.
Here we go. That boy ain't gonna live that down for the
Ain't
rest of
that
my
boy?
life. Boy.
But
He ain't gonna live that
also,
down.
I think I do offer good advice. Like
Yeah.
honestly, people come to me for advice, and a lot of the times I end up telling them this. If you're asking me this question, I feel like you already know the answer. So do I really have to give you the answer, or you already know the answer to this question? You know what I'm saying? It's like what you think you need to do. Like what do you think this need to go? And a lot of times like, oh no, all right. So while we have it, you need some reassurance.
Yeah.
You need to
That's
help,
all it is.
and
I
you
feel
need.
like
Hey,
people go
looking
to
for
you though, Mike.
confirmation. That's all.
That's what it was. Confirmation.
Yeah. They don't
Okay,
want to think that they're crazy. They don't want
I
they
got
want to
some
make sure they
trash
ain't
bags
tripping.
because we kicking this nigga out. That's what we finna do. You need to help him put his shit out because we can put it out.
It
But
wasn't
what I
a
was
lie. It was a surprise.
She said, "But I asked you about a wedding and you lied."
It's not a lie. It's a
it
surprise.
wasn't a lie. You know what was a lie?
Here we
Is
go.
when you told me that you were working all day and you weren't working all day. You was actually flying all day and you didn't let me know or forewarn me you was gonna surprise me in Florida. That's a lie.
Mm.
See,
Yeah, that's a lie.
I ain't trying to put you out there on the pod, but you bring it up.
I mean, cause Samantha, if you want to be upset about the whole wedding thing, remember when you bought B that gun and you told me you bought B that gun and you told me not to tell him and he asked me did I know and I had to lie. You made me lie to my homeboy. So technically,
He
we
sure
y'all
did.
even.
He
Y'all
sure
even.
did.
Hey, cause
he,
B,
he
hey,
sure did.
cause you know what? I had talked to Teresa and Samantha, and they both told me what they was getting being Nick for Christmas. And so when I was like, I might know what some of y'all get for Christmas, and I had to lie and be like, B hit me up all after the show, like, hey, you talk to Sam? Then I was like, I can't confirm or deny that question, B. I
He
had to blow
did.
him off, and then
He did.
on Christmas Day, I had text Sam and I was like, did you give it to him yet? She was like, yeah. I was like, bet. I called B. I was like, hey B, what you got for Christmas? He told me, you already know.
You already knew.
Hey,
You
I
already
already
knew.
knew.
So
So
that
yeah.
that so
So
yeah,
y'all even B.
yeah,
We misled you about a proposal and I had to mislead B about his Christmas gift.
exactly. Tell him
Yeah.
about it.
And
Tell him
we knew 2 weeks before. He
for
shot us
real.
up what about the 13th, about the middle of the month, and was like, I'm gonna pop the question on December. And
Yeah,
he had told us like 2 weeks before.
yeah, yeah. So Boone said, I think sometimes we find our purpose in hindsight. You may not know your purpose in the moment. That's absolutely true.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think Uncle Pud said that earlier. You don't really know what it is right off bat. You kind of just go into it. And then you kind of, like Mike said earlier too, as well, you go through situations and you find out through those situations. So yeah, man. Y'all let us know what else y'all think y'all
I think
purposes is, man.
I think OG. I heard an OG at work. I got his OG at work. You know what I'm saying? Old school cat. He always spitting some knowledge. You know, old school Southern white dude. You know what I'm saying? He always spitting some knowledge. And he hit me up on some game one day, and he want to talk about purpose. He said, "You," and because I asked him, because when I shot be this idea, I was like, "What you think your purpose is?" Because I'm always, kind of asking people stuff about the podcast and get other perspective. And he was like, to find your purpose, you got to have your testimony, but you got to be tested to have a testimony. And I was like, ooh.
Ooh.
I said, ooh.
That's a jewel
okay.
drop.
I said, okay, that boy dropping facts. And I was like,
say that one more time. Say that one more time.
To find your purpose, you got to have a testimony. And to have a testimony, you got to be tested. I was like, ooh. I said, I like that.
That's nasty.
Hey, somebody put your hand on the Bible and let the church say amen. I said, ooh, I like that right
there. Amen. That is
I like that right there. So I think that definitely is we all have to go through something to kind of find that purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of them things where it's like everybody goes through like stuff in life, right?
Yeah.
And so you have people that are healers. You have people that are good, like grief counselors and stuff, right? And he said the same thing. He was like, his dad was his everything. And so when he lost his dad, you know what I'm saying? He realized that like he was the one holding his mom and all his sisters and shit together. And then he kind of realized his purpose was like, I am here for people to like come to. And that's his purpose. And he embraced it after that. But he was like, until I had that test, right? I didn't have my testimony because he's like, he went through a lot after that. And so that was his test. And so now his testimony is I was able to get through it and I was able to help a lot of family members through that hard time. And he realized that was his purpose. So it's like, I think until we all go through something, right? And it don't always have to be dramatic. You know what I'm saying? It could be something, it could be a blessing. It could be a kid. It could be a marriage. You know what I'm saying? You could get married and all of a sudden become a fucking, like relationship counselor or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Boone said here, I think my purpose has been to inspire others. I've had people tell me they would never have been rapping, making beats, or even podcasting if it wasn't for me. See, God bless you, Boone. So you out here spreading entertainment, entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that just use Boone as an example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are here. A lot of people are put here to help other people put other people here. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the industry, put them on podcasting, rapping, making beats, making an avenue for yourself. That's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome, Boone. I feel that.
Hold on, give him Chris. He said, sometimes purpose is shown to you, and if you're not paying attention, it will pass you by. Sometimes it just smacks you in the face and you can't miss it.
Yeah, sometimes it's thrown at you. Sometimes it's really thrown at you, and they're going to his point where it can pass by you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't paying attention, especially what Mike was mentioning about going through something, if you don't pay attention, that purpose could go right past you. Some people may not even know it. Some people may not even know it, may not even show it to themselves, but it can definitely run right past you. What you got on it, Uncle Pudge? I think I cut you off at one point. My bad.
You didn't cut me off.
Oh, okay.
You all good, man. Like I said, they saying what I'm saying. Purpose is it'll find you. Like you said, if you're paying attention, you'll recognize it. It'll find you.
So let me ask this question to both of y'all and everybody in the chat that's watching. So we talking about purpose. What do you know that you're not here for? And the reason I want to ask that question is because we all go through situations. We all have sinned. We all have done some wrong things. You know what I'm saying? So what do you know that you're not here for? That question everybody in the chat as well. What you say, Jody?
And to turn the other cheek. I ain't here for it. I ain't here to turn the other cheek. I ain't here to live fiscally
Oh.
responsible. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm thinking about doing this. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's only money. You be all right.
So why you feel like that though, Mike? Why you feel like you can't turn the other cheek?
Because the
Because you
people that
can do it. You can do it.
I I won't be. I, how that little video gonna do it for the vibe? I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. Because I think the people that I deal with let a lot of stuff slide.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people slide, and it's like it's like the people that I deal with have turned the other cheek, and it's like I can't let you turn the other cheek anymore. So I know for a fact I'm not turning the other cheek. You know, let's just say a while ago, Chris was in a situation where him a friend got into an argument, and that friend took something and broke it. Just got mad, like he did them a favor, and they turned around and took that device and broke it because they were upset with him after he spent his hard-earned money and did him that favor. And I felt like the gesture was really nice, and the nigga got all in his little funky ass feelings. But like my whole thing is, and me and Chris have this running joke where it's like, you know what? Every time some shit happen, I ain't never nowhere near around because you know how that would have went. Because I would have slid Buddy right in his shit. He would have broke that. He would have broke that in front of me after you bought it. I say, but you turned the other cheek and you were the bigger person. I ain't here for that. I ain't here for it at all. Because a lot of people around me been letting too much stuff slide, and I be mad that they be letting it slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And it's like, people really do have good hearts, and people do really take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Even with being his situation, I'm still want to run that bitch over with a car. I'm lying gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I let it go.
You let it go. I ain't let it go. you got too good of a heartbeat. I'm gonna hit that bitch hit that.
You know what? My purpose.
Speed bump.
My purpose. Another one of my purposes here is because of my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be here to tell you, bro, let it go, because I let it go. You know what I'm saying? I let it go, and I can get with Mike when he say that. You know, his purpose ain't here to be turning the other cheek. He sees so many people that's being taken advantage of, and he feel like it's his duty to if you not gonna do something, then I'll do
I'm
something.
Gonna do it. Hey, how that song about Phil Collins? I can feel it in the air tonight. That part with that boom 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 boom. That's what I want to do to that beat. Sometimes it really can. Like that's how I feel.
It can, Elmo. It can.
That's how I feel like sometimes people literally turn that cheek, and then it's like I feel like sometimes you turn the other cheek, but people take that as a sign of weakness. Like sometimes people just don't have the ability to actually be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You did me dirty, but you know what? I got a good heart, and that's on you for taking advantage of that. And I'm gonna let that shit slide. And some people have that ability. I ain't got it. Because you do me dirty, I feel like it was personal. You did it on purpose, and you tried to shit on me. So now I got to get you back. You know, karma taking too long.
Boone said, "Yo, Jody, that is a purpose." She said, "My lady has a purpose in my life. I'll be thinking about doing something, and her attitude is do it." That's a purpose. It's a purpose.
Thank you.
It's definitely a purpose.
I like her already.
Jody can't wait for karma. He say karma take too long.
Hey, karma be taking too long, dog. Karma be 10 years. Karma be 10 years down the road. I want to see it right now today.
So, Uncle Pudge, that same question back at you, man. What do you feel like you're not here for?
To make his baby mama happy.
Or destructive. I wasn't put here to do that.
Say it again.
To be disruptive or destructive.
Okay.
I wasn't put here to do that. Now, sometimes I do. That's because the Lord's still working on it. You know, I'm like Jody. Sometimes I can't let it go. That turn the other cheek. Sometimes I don't know if it's. I think it's more. I'm a competitive soul. Like certain situations, I just can't let you have one up on me. I can't go to sleep knowing you got one up on me. Like I got to get my lick back. I've been working on that though. Got to, but yeah, I wasn't put here to do it. You know, I think, most of the time, here to uplift the people around me. You know, make sure they straight. Because that's what makes me happy. When everybody around me is straight, I'm straight.
There you go.
That just makes me feel good.
I also wasn't put here to cater to people sensitive behind feelings either.
That
You
too.
know what? I was gonna say that.
I ain't got time.
That too.
I ain't got time.
I'm here to
So
be
I was gonna
honest
say
with
that.
you, open and honest. And if you can't handle it, I don't know what to tell
Yeah, and
you.
that's one of my things that I feel like that I wasn't put here for is to cater to your feelings.
Nah, I think
Mama D says that all the time. She is not held accountable for us, her 4 children. She's even said to her children, she is not held accountable for our feelings. Our feelings are our own feelings. You handle that how you need to handle that. I was not put on this earth to accommodate your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a huge one for me. And also for me is I wasn't placed on earth here to lie to you. So if I'm telling you something, it's the honest but God truth. I'm not trying to say anything but Mike laugh. I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm not a jerk. I'm just telling you the truth and I'm speaking the facts. How you take it from there is just how you take it from there. But I am not here to lie to you. I'm
Hey,
not gonna lie to you.
hey, I am not here to cater to nobody's feeling. I'm gonna tell you right now. The one thing, right? The one thing I noticed, right? I've known B, Nick, and Nate since freshman year of high school. And the first time I met Mama D, I realized then, I said, that's where they get that shit from. Cause Mama D was straight. I gotta say Mama D on my phone under Steph Curry, cause she's a straight shooter. She gonna shoot it to you straight every time. Straight up. The only thing she won't do is cuss, but she gonna shoot it to you straight every time. And I was like, that's where they get that from. That was a very apparent fact of like their personality trait. All three of them are just straight shooters. And so I was like, I met Mama D for the first time. Like she's a straight shooter. Like she gonna give it to you just like that all the time, every time. And I was just like all right. And so it's it's one of the things where I was just like, man, I'm not here to cater to feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it, won't do it, refuse to do it. You can ask anybody to know me. Like I will construct my statement in a manner where it doesn't come off as like I'm being an a-hole, but at the same time, I'm always gonna tell you the God's honest truth. I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth. Like, hey, you being stupid. And I don't know how to say that with love, but you being stupid and you need to stop. Like it no, you need to stop. And so I'm not here to babysit anybody because I feel like we're all adults. You know what I'm saying? We all know right from wrong, and we all just need to kind of like be held accountable. So I'm not here to babysit anybody at all. Uncle Pudge, what about you?
I ain't here to kiss your ass. And that's just me. I don't kiss nobody ass. I don't care if you my boss. I don't care if you a cop. Well, maybe a cop because I ain't trying to get shot. But my boss, anybody, I'm not kissing your ass. I'm not here to do that. We can have a conversation. You tell me what you thinking. I tell you what I'm thinking. If it lines up, it lines up. If it don't, I'ma respect you. I ask the same of me. Just respect my opinion like I respect yours.
That's for sure.
If you want me to kiss your ass, wrong person. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you how it is. And sometimes I ain't got a filter because I don't, like you said, I don't see any other way to say it.
I so
I
I
only,
slow my speech down so I can
yeah,
construct a sentence and what I'm about to tell you, so you don't just I don't fly it off the hip.
right. But sometimes it's just gonna come out the way it's gonna come out. And if I don't mean it in a certain way, I'm gonna tell you, like, hey, I warn you. I'm like, what I'm about to say, hey, I don't mean it that way, but it's just no other way to say it. I know how this finna sound. People tell you, oh yeah, he an asshole. I'm like, yeah, Yeah, I am.
I'm not here to pay child support.
Hey, that boy Boone say he not here to pay child support.
Yeah, y'all, you made a kid, you ain't with the chick. Court say you're
Bro,
here to pay
fuck
child
child.
support. You gonna get locked up. Make your
But
choice.
It's not that I'm rough. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. I'm gonna come at you direct. I'm gonna come
You
at you.
unfiltered. It's not rough. You just unfiltered.
no, he's just very B's very direct. When we
I'm
got something
very
to tell you, he's very direct.
Yeah, I'm very direct when I talk, and and I make eye contact, so you know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you, and people say this to me all the time, it's like, why you being so rough? It's not that I'm being rough and being stern. I'm dead talking. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because when our eyes meet, I want you to feel what I'm feeling. I want you to hear what I'm hearing, and just know I ain't talking to nobody else, so that we don't get it.
Nobody
We
else
don't get it
around talking.
missed.
Yes.
Right. We don't get it misconstrued. I don't think it's just me being rough.
Crap.
It's just my purpose here is to not be catered to people's feelings, and
It never was and never will be.
yeah, I
But
can't do
before you left, I was telling you, like, I was telling, like, the first time I met Mama D, I was like, she a straight shooter. She a straight shooter. I was like, I see why B, Nick, and Nate get that shit from. She a straight shooter. Mama D ain't gonna cut no slack, no corners. She gonna say it to you in the Christian way possible, but Mama D a straight shooter. She
it.
she ain't here to say, hey, she ain't here for no sideways conversation, no back at. My granddaddy used to say, I ain't here for no back alley conversation. He's straight main road over here,
That's
straight
what
off.
it is.
And
That's
so
what
the
it is.
first time I met Mama D and we had a conversation, I was like, yeah, I see where they get that from. That was instant. Like, yeah, I see where they get that from. And also, Mama D asked. Mama D asked if you really, hey, I'm with the same way. You come to me having a conversation. Do you really want my opinion? Because
Yeah.
it's never gonna be PG, and it's never gonna be exactly what you want to hear. You need to do better. And I think that's why I think that's why a lot of us like can actually get along because we all feel the same way. Because one of the biggest things I said is there's a lot of people, right, who can't take constructive criticism because they feel
Mhm.
like their character's being attacked, right?
Yeah.
And I think our group of guys, like me, you, Jimmy, Nick, Nate, Telly, Coach A, you know what I'm saying? I think no matter what we have conversations, if we get on you about something, we get on you about that something in that moment. Like we not I'm not here to knock anybody's integrity, anybody's way of life. We can argue because we gonna argue about the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because like we've all done some stuff that ain't the best of us, right? And we've all been checked about it by one of us before. And it's never one of them things where it's like you're a horrible person. It's just like no, the actions you've portrayed in this event are unbecoming of you as a man that I know that you better than. You know what I'm saying? So you need to tighten up. And there's a lot of people that can't take that.
Are you listening, Jeremy? I hope you are.
Listen, we go get Jeremy right, bro. I told Coach A, I was like, you know what, he can stay around because he needs some teaching. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna smack him around a little bit, but he gonna be all right though. Jeremy gonna be all right. I had a
He's gonna shoot
I
you
had a
with that water pistol. You better leave him alone.
Stop. Leave it alone. Stop.
I had to tell you to leave it alone last night.
You did.
Stop.
You did. You had to, and I left it alone. I left it just at that.
Hey, I had it. Cause BB's so quick to be like, Mike, stop. And I'm like, oh, so I gotta stop, but you don't. I gotta stop, but you don't.
I stopped. I left it alone, bro.
You left. Hey, you did.
I left
But
it alone.
it's one of those things. It's like I don't know, man. I think our purpose is to just kind of spread like an awareness to people. Like, yo, it's okay to check your homeboys because sometimes they be on some shiesty shit, and if you need somebody to like stop that, you know that. Cause Lord knows we don't had to jump down Jimmy throat at least twice. And yeah, Jimbo, we talking about you. We talking about you. You see, you damn, we talk about you, right?
Yeah.
And he don't be want to hear it.
He'll never want to hear it.
He'll never want to hear it. I call Jimmy and he be like, man, what's up, man? I said, I know I'm about your third or fourth phone call today, but you gonna hear it. I say, remember when I messed up and you called me? I know you don't want to hear my mouth. What you gonna hear? Yeah, I know you don't want to hear my mouth, but you about to hear it.
Real talk.
So But it's like at the end of the day, we had a conversation. I didn't cater to his feelings. He didn't cater to mine. He said what he needed to say. I said what I needed to say. And we left it on the subject. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. And I think there's a lot of people who can't deal with that. Like, just because somebody getting on your case don't mean they don't. Hell, I care about you enough to get on your case.
Yeah, real talk.
Like, I stopped my Big X the Plug concert in my work truck to call you to get on your case. That's love right there. That's absolute love right there. So he's not right 75% of the time. Here he go. Don't do him like that, Sam. Yeah, he is.
All right, I'm back in. I'm back in business.
I'm about to say, be back in business now.
I'm back in business. I don't know what be going on. The breaker in my office be tripping.
Oh, okay. So we got a question. How and when did you realize your purpose?
Well, it goes along the lines for me because, like we've already mentioned earlier, because you hear from multiple purposes, multiple purposes. I think when I realize them is when they keep coming to my doorstep. That's me. When they keep coming to my doorstep. When they keep coming to my doorstep, I mentioned earlier, people just talk to me. It keeps happening. So of course I'm here. I must be my purpose must be listening because it keep happening. Or my purpose must be giving advice because people keep asking me about advice. Or people keep asking me about my leadership skills and how I do this and how I do that. I was asked the other night, how do I know that? How do I know when God is talking to me? You know what I'm saying? So when they keep coming to my doorstep, that's how I know that has to be some type of purpose. That's just me.
Um, I kind of realized my purpose when I kind of just took a step back and realized like at the end of the year, like I had like 4 or 5 friends that had really been through like a tough time, and I realized like I was there for every single thing they went through, and they would always be like, you know what, no matter how shitty of a day I was having, I could always call you for a laugh, and like you talked me through it, and it's like it was weird because you was there. And you was there, and you didn't even realize you was there. Just getting me out the house and talking to me, like you was there. You were that support that I didn't really realize I need, and I am. I really support a person, and I was like, well, you know what we should do, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, you my dog, so I'm willing at least to commit a misdemeanor for you. So, you know, I ain't saying we go flatten somebody. I ain't saying we go flatten some tires, but we down sure let the air out them motherfuckers. Hey, so we
Well,
did.
man,
We did that. I was like, well, let's go do it. So yeah, we let the air out some tires and took that nigga windshield wipers.
oh my goodness, it took his windshield wipers, Mike.
Hell yeah. And it was
I
brand
hope
new
it
too.
didn't. I hope they didn't rain that day.
Hey, it was foggy in the mug outside. We waited till it was a foggy day too.
Oh golly.
Have fun Uber in the advanced auto parts to get you some windshield wipers this morning, bitch.
Calls and accidents.
This is a good one here, Chris. Someone came into my life that tore down the barriers I put up. I could not say no, so I'm not ready anymore. That's a good one, man.
Mm.
Uncle Pudge, what about you?
You know what, man? Honestly, I've embraced all my purposes except for one, and it keeps coming. It been coming since I was in high school, because you know God speaks to you through people,
Mm-hmm.
and since high school, and communicating with people. This young lady, I'm friends with on Facebook. I remember it like it was yesterday. We was in class, and she looked at me and she said, "The way you talk and the way you act with people," she said, "I think your calling is to be a preacher." And I was like, and I just looked at her. And throughout my life, when I look back on it, many people have said that. You know, like I'm like, God trying to tell me be a preacher. And I look at God and like, you really want me in front of somebody congregation? I'm like, why want to rethink that? Because But and I sit and be like, how about this? I just mentor people and uplift them because you know I feel like, man, if I get in front of somebody, in front of a congregation, I don't know, it's who I am, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna be me, and I don't know if you want me to be me like that, but maybe that's something I should look into. I'm already ordained to do weddings. I can marry you, but spread the word. I love talking about God and conversing about Him and talking about the word. So that's been one purpose I think I've been resisting because I look at myself and how some of the things I do is messed up and some of the things I say is off the wall, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I guess I'm saying I don't want to be looked as a hypocrite or feel like a hypocrite or something. I don't know the words for it, but you know,
Maybe you need to pick up that Bible and create you a congregation or something.
I think about it. The church of telling, yeah.
The church is telling.
Hey,
So we don't know what he learned. He teaching in that church, boy.
hey, send me the link. I'll watch it. I'll share that motherfucker.
Yeah, drop the link. We'll watch it.
Hey, drop a link. We'll watch.
Real talk, we'll watch it.
Hold on. I'm gonna talk about what Sam just put up.
Yeah.
What was parenting? I just been one since I was 18, loving and forgetting because B kept telling me I that so I just analyzed a bunch of situations and I was like, damn it. And honestly, I think when we did our first look,
Yeah.
and what was the first look like at the situations?
I think she's talking about the wedding.
Oh, 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 oh yeah, we already knew he was tearing up before you came down the aisle.
She better know it.
Hey, that's like somebody get my boy a tissue. It's gonna be a tearjerker. Get my man a tissue.
Yeah, man. Oh, I couldn't hold him back, man.
Get my man a tissue. Nah, he was excited. Matter of fact, he was excited. Man, when I pulled up to the Airbnb and my boy was outside just lit, giddy in the motherfucker. I said that boy finna be somebody's husband. Look at him. Look at him. I just looking at everything. No, my boy was lit, man. I think that was a different level of love. We was happy to see it.
It was a different level of love. It still is a different level.
Hey,
of
my
love.
only concern was when he put Elijah on his shirt. No, not Elijah. Xavier on his shirt.
There's something scary in my room.
Okay, I get it in a second. Okay.
It's in my closet.
Okay, tell him to get out the closet. He don't pay no bills. Girl,
It's scary.
Go.
It's a scary bug.
Okay, bye. Go.
Get it.
Mike said,
he
tell
said, tell him to get out the closet. He don't pay no bills.
you don't pay no bills. Tell him to get out the
Oh, I love
closet.
that. That's good parenting right there.
Hey.
They left me all alone, and they didn't want to do that. Sam, yes, Pastor Telly, that would be funny on so many different levels.
I love Daddy Mike. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I love Daddy Mike. Thing is, and that's Mike's purpose. You see how Mike handling his little girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Mike was put on here to be a dad too.
Yeah.
Nah, the breaker didn't break. I had to take myself out by mistake.
Go ahead, man, and lock it down, Mike. You need to be the next one to get married. Christy!
What about Nate? You need to talk about Nate. Can we talk about Nate?
You up first, man. Then
no. What about Nate? We already
got one twin. The other twin can roam free.
Hey, Mike. Nate's still out here sliding, my boy.
Yeah, Nate's still out here sliding. Hey, let me get in touch with Mama D, because Mama D, you asked me about me. What about your other son? We talk about his actions and behavior.
He ain't ready yet. He ain't ready.
Hey,
you ready.
He ain't ready. Nate gonna know when he ready. Nate ain't ready. Nate ain't ready yet.
Listen, Snapchat at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You
They do be sliding 2, 3 in the morning though.
Hey,
No,
no,
I'm
I
saying
be
he's still in the
okay. I
streets.
said, bro, where you and Bruce going? They be like, we just slide. I see that.
Yeah, Nate's still in the streets, so he ain't ready.
Hey, Nate, I see you slide. I want to know where you're going or where you're coming from. That was my question.
You ain't in the streets no more, Mike. You ready? You already
Hey, I'm
landed
gonna
that plane.
start talking to Nate like Nick. That ain't what I asked you.
Hey, shout out to Nick the Great, man. Shout out Nick the Legend. Shout out Jim Beasley, the chef Jimbo. Shout out Coach A, man. Great conversation.
Sam said, "What was it?"
Wait a minute, Jimmy. What he at the farmers market, ain't he?
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure if y'all in Bradenton, Florida. Hey, mute your mic, Tim. Y'all make sure, man, if y'all are in Bradenton, Florida, please go check out Chef Jimbo. And I think I got it might be an old one here, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. I don't know if this is what they serving today or not. Jimmy didn't send me anything, but it is Chef Jimbo, the Strong Flavors Catering, featuring T Cakes. That's his wonderful wife, T. They are down at the farmers market. I don't know the address off the top of my head, so if you're in Bradenton, then just go downtown Bradenton to the farmers market, and they down there serving up some food, man. That if you ain't had it, you need to be down there getting you a plate so you can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chef Jimbo. I think they down there from 9 to 2, either 9 to 2. I'll mute your mic, Mike.
I think either 9 to 2 or 9 to 1.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah,
So y'all.
The mystery is it was a dead spider.
Oh, it was a dead spider.
She eyed a dead. Bro, this child is dramatic.
All children are dramatic.
I went and got some tissue, right, and got the spider up and threw it in the trash can. It's like, it's gone. I was like, yeah. She was like, she flops on the bed and was like, whoo, thank God.
Oh, she just like Sam.
Last
Sunday, and yeah, I'm going to talk about it, Sam, because last Sunday I'm sitting in the living room. We both sitting in the living room. I'm sitting there playing the PlayStation, and she just get up. In a frantic scare, and she's like, "It's a spider! It's a spider! Get it!" So I get up, I go get me. I think I grabbed a magazine or something. And I was like, "Well, where is that? Because I don't see it." She was like, "It's not there no more." I said, "Sam, you bigger than the spider. You could have." I was like, "The whole time you getting up being frantic and then telling me to come get it, that spider done went by his business. Why you could have just killed them right there in the moment." She just as bad. She won't touch a spider, bro. She won't go in the bathroom if she know a spider is in there. She won't enter the bathroom, bro.
Bruh, be having the same conversation with my nephew. How you scared of a lizard that you like 800 times bigger than, dog?
You are. It is more scared of you than you scared of it.
The spider fear is real because Elmo. I'm gonna tell his secret. If you got spiders in your house, he won't even come in your house.
Hey, Deborah said that cowboy was wife. You talking about Chef Jimbo? So they go testimony right there. Oh, she said they off a third. She believed. Hey, Deborah, man, shout out Strong Flavors on your Facebook.
Like, what cowboy?
Talking about the food. No, the food.
Yeah, so there's spiders in the house. Time for a new hot net. Oh, so I was telling you, right, the only thing that worried me on the wedding day was Xavier put his shirt on too early. Because I was like, he had that nice crispy white shirt on, and I was like, bruh, you let him with this shirt on, bruh. Because my man been asking for a snack for like 30 minutes, dog.
Asking for snacks and juice. And
you wanted snacks, juice, everything. I'm like,
he survived it, though. He got through it.
He did.
He got through it.
Listen, he waited till B went to get ready, right? So B left him in the living room with me and Coach A. Me, Coach A, and Bub. This little Negro right here had all the requests in the world. Actually, why you wait till your dad to go to the room and start asking us questions? Didn't he tell you no before he left? Now you trying to throw us in the loop. I'm not giving you a snack so you can be like, Uncle Jody gave me the snack. No, I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work.
How it was gonna go.
Hey, no. He's like, but listen, bro, when I tell you when I tell you, freaking kids are so damn dramatic.
Yeah.
He's sat in the chair, right? He was like, "So that's a no, Uncle Jody. I'm not giving you a snack, no, because like I swear, you just ate a sandwich before you put your shirt on.
He
I
did.
watched
He
you
had
eat
just
a
ate a
sandwich.
sandwich.
I watched because he made Bub get you a sandwich, and you just ate it. He sat back in the chair
Still
with his
hungry.
tablet, and he had his tablet, right? And he
Uh,
was like, "Oh, Uncle Jody, I'm just so hungry."
I didn't know he was saying that to you when I had left.
Bro, he was trying to
Gotta
finesse
love
us.
'em.
He was trying to finesse us hard about that snack. I say, you know what it was though? I think you had like some cookies or something, and that's what he was really after, right? Cause I was like, I got you. You can have another one of this sandwich. Cause I was like, I'm finna put this towel around your neck, and you can have another one of this sandwich. You just ain't gonna have no you just ain't finna have no mustard or ketchup on it or nothing, right? He didn't want that. He wanted the cookies and candy that y'all had, like the cupcakes or something that y'all had.
Yeah, the cupcakes and stuff we had on the counter.
Yeah,
I remember.
I like that's what he was shooting for. He was like, I just need a little snack, and I was like, that little snack must be involving the cookie, huh? This red ass cookie with that white ass shirt. No, don't get me.
Hey, Mike say today because didn't you put a blanket or something over him or something like that?
Yeah, I was like, cause I felt like this. I felt like life is gonna put a stain on his shirt. He itching. He doing everything in his power to put a stain over his shirt. He doing everything in his power to put a stain on his shirt, bro.
Hey, and that was Mike's purpose within that moment was to make sure that shirt didn't get messed up.
Hey, B, it was gonna stay white till we got to that. It was gonna stay white till we got to the building,
the venue. Yeah,
the venue. After that, it's not on me. But as long as you in my custody, that shirt staying white.
Hey, I appreciate that, my boy. I sure appreciate that. I sure appreciate it.
I gave it to him.
Stop, Telly.
I would have. I like, first you're going to take your shirt off here, and if your daddy asks me, I'm going to throw you under the bus. I don't know what you're talking about. You got a cookie? Hey, man, you got a cookie?
He did that on his
own. I don't know nothing about that, man.
I got nothing.
Jesus Christ. Hey, man, listen. Great conversation today on purpose today. Y'all let us know in the comments y'all purposes, what y'all think of purpose, how y'all feel about y'all purposes, what you're not even here for, that you don't think you're here for. But let's go into our fun hour, man. I know we got the top 5.
Yeah, we do got a top 5.
All right, let's do it.
The weekly top 5.
All right, so we all like to reminisce and recollect, right?
Yeah.
I want your top 5 childhood memories.
Top 5 childhood memories?
Childhood memories. From what you can remember till you finally hit adulthood, your top 5 childhood memories.
So everybody in the comments that's watching, y'all put down your top 5 childhood memories.
All right, so number 5.
Go ahead.
Number 5 for me would be when my parents let me redo my room, right? And I got rid of the bunk bed and I got my grown-up bed, as I called it. And it was it's nothing simple but a full-size mattress, right? And even the queen, it was a full-size mattress, but I got my grown-up bed and I got to redo my room, right? And my dad let me put that old 1997 old ass computer in my room.
The box computer.
That box, right? He let me put the computer in my room for my homework. And I was like, that was the day life changed for me. I was like, this the setup right here.
That was up.
I think my first time going to Universal Studios, my dad and my brother drove me on every roller coaster.
Okay.
Number
3.
Oh my God, my first day of high school.
Whew. I was so nervous that day.
Nervous. I had never seen so many yams in my life. Do you hear me?
I didn't really realize the yams until day 2. Day 1, I was trying to figure things out.
It was there. Day 1, it was there.
Oh boy, that's funny.
Day one. Okay. Number two. Got my first car. And I didn't even get my first car. I just got a hand me down. My mom got a new car, and I just knew her old car. They didn't sell it. I just knew this was me.
Okay.
I knew that was me. Um, that was number one. And my number one childhood, we took a family vacation to Texas, and my parents was pretty much like, "Hey, you hanging out with your cousins this week, and we ain't got nothing for you." My dad had handed me a couple. My dad had handed me a couple crispy Cunnets, and I got to fly on the airplane pretty much by myself because my mom and dad. I think my dad used his military thing and got bumped up to first class, so I got to sit back in the back with my cousin. But I was number one because it was just a super good week. When I tell you I was macking my ass off on the back of that plane, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you right? She brought me my checks mix, and I was like, hey, you know, sweetheart, maybe you should sit down and take a load off them sexy feet. You know what I'm saying? Come sit next to your boy. And I had just got my hair done too. That I was like 17, and that's when my braids finally hit my shoulders. You could
not the braid era. The braid era.
Brian, you could tell me nothing. we got to be in Texas. We were in Fort Worth, Texas for a whole week. And I think that whole week, bro, I was just hanging out with my cousins, and we were just out there. Like, he had his older homeboy taking us to the mall and everything, and we just really had like a parent-free weekend, bro. I think that was like my number one memory, bro. That was we were so lit that week.
That's what's up. Chris put his up here real quick. Got Disney World trip, the NASA, Bahamas trip, New Orleans trip, losing his V card, moving from New York into New Jersey. Mine, number 5, and this is not in any particular order. Mine is on my number 5. I gotta remember when I broke my wrist. I broke my wrist following around. I was 5 years old. I broke my wrist following around my cousin, jumping off of tables and stuff. And I broke it. And when that's the first time I seen a bone hanging out of my wrist. And I don't know if y'all can see my wrist. I still got the scar right here where the bone was sticking out. So that's a big one there for me. And a lot of my memories come, of course, with my pops, because my pops not here no more. May he rest in peace. Because I remember that day when I broke my wrist, and my mom and, of course, my pop got us in the car. We was rushing to the hospital. He had me all curled up in the seat, crying and stuff. I'm crying, he crying. My mama wasn't crying because she was driving and stuff, but that's one of my fondest memories. Number 4 for me, again, with my pops. I remember when my pops took us to see Toy Story when it first came out. The first Toy Story, 1996, when it first came out. And he took us to go see Toy Story, and I'll never forget that day because we had all wanted to see Toy Story, and we was visiting for summer vacation with him, and he took us to see Toy Story. Number 3 is when me, Nick, and Nate got our PlayStation 2. You hear me? It was on a Christmas day. My grandparents came to visit, and we didn't think we got it because we had already opened up gifts and everything. And our granddaddy told us to take the trash out, right? So when we took the trash out, it was a little bit heavier than what it should have been. Because, it was a bunch of paper. And he told us to look inside of it, and we had a PlayStation 2 sitting in the trash.
Y'all had the memory card too?
Yeah, memory card. They had bought us NBA Live. I remember getting Grand Theft Auto. So that was fun. That was fun.
I want to throw. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. Number 2 fondest childhood memory is when we got our first basketball goal. And when I say first basketball goal, is because we was playing on the trash can. Me, Nick, and Nate was playing in the trash can. And I think we got it for one Christmas. And when we finally got it, we just thought we was just the kings of the city because we finally had a basketball goal, because all these people used to walk by and drive by, see us playing in a trash can. So when I say we got it out the mud when it came to that basketball, we played in the trash can. You did what I'm saying? And then my number 1 fondest childhood memory, so I'm trying to give y'all the good ones because I got some bad ones too, but I want to just give y'all the good ones.
I think we all got some bad ones because I feel like I got some ass, I got some ass whoopings that were legendary, and I can say about 98% of them I probably deserve. Like I did it knowing I was gonna get an ass whoop and still did it.
So my number one, okay, I'm gonna say this one. My number one fondest memory, and I didn't have no part of it, but it's because I remember it, is when my sister Charnel got 38 hot with Nate and chased this man around the house with a butcher knife. And there ain't nothing we could do. Me and Nick sitting there crying. We called Ma. Charnel about to kill Nate. It's one of my fondest memories. We laugh about it obviously today. We grown now, but back in the day, boy, Charnel ain't played no fiddle. Charnel grabbed a butcher knife and she was about to take Nate out that day. So that's my top five. Uncle Pudge, what's your top five?
No particular order. Just like you, Emma would remember this. We used to have this. We got this suction cup basketball net and little plastic basketball. And we stuck it up on the wall, and we'd be having basketball tournaments in the room and just having fun. Me, him, and Chris.
Yeah.
You know, we seriously thought we was playing some basketball. We doing crossovers, dunking, and fadeaway shooting. Man, we lived in the project, so it really we didn't go outside like that. So that was fun. My other one, well, Emma won't remember this because he was little, but I remember it to this day. Our dad had took us to the movies, and we went to go see Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
And it was out in theaters. That's how old I am, by the way. And I thought it was just the greatest thing. Because when you're a little kid, you get to go to the movies, and so that was great, man. That's like one of the few freaking things he ever did for us. But I remember that. The other one was we were downtown Chicago. We were downtown. It's me, my brother, and my other. And my dumb ass was like, I want to watch. I want to go see Friday the 13th Part 4. This is when it first came. Once again, how old I am. It's a movie theater. And it's either 3 or 4. And she was like, I don't know where no movie theater is at. And I'm like, oh. And I looked, and it was right behind her. I was like, it's right there. She said, okay. And she took us to the movies to see Friday the 13th. My dumb ass was scared for 3 months. I couldn't sleep, man. I was like, I'm seeing Jason hockey mask in the curtain. I'm sitting up there like, I'm spooked out my mind. I'm like, I don't know why I did that.
That's what you get for wanting to
I
see
know,
it.
that's what I get. I'll sit up here. Another one was, of course, with my mom. My mom used to sell those snowballs. I don't know what y'all call. We call them snowballs. You get the ice.
You talking about like the juleps?
Yeah, like you get the ice and then you squirt the little juice over it and you eat it.
I know you're talking about. Okay, we don't call those. You call them snowballs, but I thought you was talking about juleps.
No, snowballs. She used to sell those out in front. Well, downstairs, right where we lived at, I could look out the window. She had a little stand, and she'd be out there selling that stuff, man. And I just, I don't know why that just stuck with me. It's just, just seeing my mom doing that. She'd make a little money, and when she was done with it for good, I got to drink all the juice. Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. Boy, we was hopped up, and my number one, and this has always been my favorite no matter what, she had this coffee can full of pennies. And when when it would thunderstorm, because it thunderstormed a lot when I was a kid in Chicago, it was like raining. She will turn off the lights because, I don't know, old wives tale if you leave the lights on during a thunderstorm, your electricity gonna go out. So she'll turn off the lights, and we'll sit on the bed, and she'll break out the pennies, and we'll play cards for pennies. She'll give me a pile, she'll get a pile, and we'll bet pennies and we'll play cards.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I love
That's
that
how
one to
we
this day.
learn how to play cards, poker, and spades. Our grandmother did the same thing. She put us at a table when we were, summer nights, and she'll pull out some pennies, and we all bet pennies and stuff like that. So, no, that's a good one. That's what's up. Let's check into the chat, man. So, Miss Deborah said tennis with my daddy-o, painting with my mommy, my last time singing in church, my most well-deserved ass whooping, and breaking my axle on my Jeep. Ooh, I know you remember that ass whooping. Let me see who else we got in the chat, man. Sam put hers up. She said she went on a few trips with the church to New York, LA, Colorado. My sister and I used to go to Omaha for summers playing soccer. When I hurt my knee and it popped out of place and had to be wheeled out of school in a wheelchair, my sister and I were messing around and dislocating my elbow, and my grandma being so calm. Mike said he on daddy duties. What's cool, Mike? That them kids come first. Them kids come first. So do your daddy duties, man. But yeah, man, everybody in the chat, y'all drop down y'all 5 most memorable childhood memories. Drop them in the chat. We'll post it up later on in the week, and we'll hear what all the other family members got to say that wasn't able to come on the show today. But let's shout out the family members one more time, man. Let's shout out Nick, the legend. Let's shout out Nate, the great chef, Jim Beasy, Jim Bo, the head executive chef. Y'all go pull up on him at the farmers market if you're in Bradenton, Florida. And shout out to the coach, man. The coach, y'all hit us up on all our socials. I said it earlier in the show. We got TikTok. We got YouTube. We got Facebook, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter, which is not an X app. Don't get distracted on that X app because it will distract you. Go look for Family Tree Productions. Y'all give us a like and a subscribe as well, man. We appreciate all the love, man. Uncle Pudge, man. We got anything else before we dip out?
Man, with the holidays coming up, I want y'all to be safe, be careful.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Stop talking about damn Christmas. Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Y'all need to stop that shit. Y'all
Sam be
hitting
hitting me
to the death.
Bro, Sam be hitting me with the can we pull? I think he hit me this last weekend. I want to put the Christmas tree up. Like I ain't had my Thanksgiving plate yet.
Hey, thank you. I need the food first. Then we can talk. Because then it ain't nothing but a week or so till December. Then we can chat.
So talking about after I had that first plate. Give me my first plate. Then we can talk about all the Christmas stuff and all that type of stuff. Just give me my first plate. Once I get that first plate and I get that look in me, because I am gonna have me a couple cups, then we can talk about Christmas. I love Christmas. I adore Christmas. I enjoy the songs. I enjoy the festivities. I enjoy the lights, the Christmas. I enjoy presents. I enjoy giving. I enjoy opening.
I enjoy it. The whole feel of it.
I love it. But I love Thanksgiving too. Yes.
Need the food, man. Like
I love Thanksgiving too. I want to see some Thanksgiving too. Give me some turkey. You know what I'm saying? Give me some macaroni and cheese, some ham,
turkey, some mac ham, some candy yam, some chicken, some greens, some cornbread.
Yeah, give me.
We get to the presents later, man.
It's gonna come. Stop being
all that
impatient.
Christmas stuff when it's not even Halloween yet. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
For real. Started singing stuff in the stores with Christmas way before Halloween even happened. Come on, man. Come on. But yeah, man, that's our show for today. Mike had some daddy duties today, so he had to pop off. He sends his love, as we know. Mike sends his love. But me, the CEO, I send my love as well. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Please tune in to the In-Game Podcast on Tuesday. Then please tune in the day after, because them boys is back on the Unhinged Podcast on Wednesday. Because you know you're going to get something on that Unhinged Podcast. No matter what it is, you're going to get something on that Unhinged Podcast. So Uncle Pudge, give them a little bit of what they could potentially get on that Unhinged Podcast.
It's like what it sounds. If you didn't see the last show, you missed one.
Yes, you did.
Sometimes I'm the voice of reason, but Jody get me going. He activates that younger Telly. you see why it works.
Absolutely. So y'all tune in to In Game on Tuesday for all your sports needs. And y'all tune in
It's
for.
gonna be heating up this weekend.
It's heating up for us, man. It's heating for. Oh, Mike coming back. Mike back.
Oh yeah, we got some good games this weekend.
What we talking about? Wednesday?
We talking about Tuesday. And then
Oh yeah, we talking about. No, Wednesday. We got hot topic on Wednesday. We gonna talk about Miss Kiki Palmer and Mr. Darius Jackson.
Woo.
See? Yeah. There y'all go.
There it is. If y'all looking for y'all middle of the week madness, y'all tune in to the Unhinged podcast. It's gonna be exclusively on YouTube and Facebook and Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So y'all tune in, man. Well, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Great show today. We appreciate everybody that tapped in with us with the show. We'll see y'all on Tuesday for Endgame, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Love.
Tell them I ain't mad if they ain't know. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Can't nobody overtake this moment from me. So nigga, while I got it, the fuck it, it's all good.